Hey guys, no stories this week. Nothing comes to mind, to be honest with you. I was thinking, what should I talk to them about? Nothing, because nothing comes to mind. Well, I am going to talk to you about something. I know some of you are obsessing about this light switch behind me. Sorry. But like the first one was pretty, it was here when I got here, and then I'm like, I don't like that, I should change it. And then I found a wood texture kind of thing to it, but then I didn't like that either, but that was the only one they had. And then I found another wood like situation and I changed it, and I don't really like that either. So I guess we'll see what's coming. But I wouldn't really stress about the background too much, because I'm gonna be here for a while, yes, but it's not the final location that I plan to use. My final location is being worked on currently, so it's a little impossible to go there right now. But I'll think of something cool for you guys where you get to see the boys too. I'll manage it somehow where you get to see them, because this is the reason why you don't get to see them. They're right here, they're sleeping, right? And they usually like to be around me when I do readings, but I don't have much space here for, let alone for me. It's a little tight in here, so they're not very used, and they don't like cramped spaces apparently. But I'll show them to you next time. Next time they will be here. Want it or not, boys, get ready for next week. They're not even listening, they're sleeping. So yeah, that's the only story I had about the light switch. Don't stress about it, if you can. I know to some people out there it's a little annoying, it's a little I get fixated on that thing, but you shouldn't fixate on these things. It's that time of the year. God, I don't know why I'm having so much fun with these things, though. They don't want to move. The Santa doesn't want to move. Well, Rudolph just started. I think it's good to go. Yeah, so I can't really come up with anything for you guys, so I'll just do the reading. How about that? Current energy check-ins. Gonna go through each element, through each sign by elements. Earth signs, fire signs, air signs, water signs. Finally got that right. And it'll be short, to the point. Whatever comes out comes out. No clarification on this video, because you got clarifications all over the place in the other videos, not on this one. Comments are always open on the Friday videos. I always find people, at least one, that says, oh, you don't have your comments open. Yes, I do, but they're just open for the Friday videos. It's hard to keep up with all of them, so I want to, which I see all of them, so I don't have time to respond to all of them necessarily, but I do get to see them. What else is there? So no clarification. Oh, I'm gonna look into the most important part. I'm gonna look into where you're at in regards to an energy, which could be the energy of a person or a situation, even an object. I mean, everything has energy, everything has, so we don't even know. Sometimes we're so fixated on obsessing about this situation or this person, and something else or someone else is attached to us as an energy. So a lot of the times people kind of get in that direction of, oh, it's got to be them, but they don't act like it, because it could be another situation or person. So gonna take a look at where you're at in regards to an energy, where the energy is at in regards to you, where the connected energy is at, and then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for you. And my intention when I do readings is for the messages to get to whoever needs to hear them. It's not so much as, oh, this is for Leo, so it has to be a Leo watching, or no. For me, at least, not the way I have my intentions set when I start doing a reading. So you could be watching any kind of sign and still having that sense of, it resonates, you know? What else is there? Is there? Timestamps will be below in the description box and in the comment section. For those, it's still funny because sometimes I still get people that, and it's funny for me to read those comments like, oh my god, I pressed on the timestamp and it actually took me to where I needed to go. But they're kind of laughing themselves, you know, because they're just discovering that. So yeah, that's why those numbers are there. If you click on them, it'll take you straight to where you need to go. Those will not work properly until the live premiere of this. So when this is done uploading, you know, if you're participating in the live premiere, after this is done uploading, that's when they'll work. If you try to use them before, you'll get to who knows where. Still on this video, but who knows where. So, almost there. Almost there. Almost out of 2020, huh? Just a little bit longer. You know how it is. At the end, it feels like, oh my god, come on already. But, I mean, it's been an interesting year, that's for sure. But we're not there quite yet, so let's not talk about it yet. I think that's it. I think I'm good to go. Yes. Earth signs. Capricorn. Yeah. Hell. What happened there? Alright. Let's see, Cappy. Alright, so on your side, you get the King of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. That's an interesting combo that you got over there. So, to be honest, I kind of see those as being your own feminine and masculine energies coming together in that perfect kind of balance. And from that point, you kind of get the courage to go out there and explore on whatever situation or towards whoever. You know, you got that oomph to it, like, I'm gonna go do it. There's a sense of determination here, there's a sense of courage, there's a sense of taking action towards something or someone. And it's because those energies within you are balanced. For whoever is tied up to you, your energy here, they get the Strength card, the Ten of Wands, the Two of Wands. You could also be dealing with a Leo. It's showing up as really strong in this reading. This person is kind of in waiting mode, like not really person or situation. There's not much happening. There's not much moving on this side of the fence here. There's a difficulty into getting things going for some reason, and there's waiting. There's just sitting there and you know, kind of thing. So for some reason, no movement on this side. On your side, definitely some movement. For the connection, you get the Temperance card, the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. There's a sense of achieving some sort of a victory. I won over this, you know, kind of situation. I feel like you kind of released all expectations. There could be a loss here. There could be a situation where something is ending for you, and I feel like you're achieving the sense of coming out of it, you know. Like, yes, I did it. If you had any kind of closures to take care of, or any kind of, because I see you've been working on this for quite some time, abandonment issues or whatever the case, I feel like you are starting to come out of it in a good way, in a very balanced way. So let's see what the universe has. God, this feels like such a day, you know, like I'm recording this on Thursday, so I don't know, but it feels like there's a little bit of agitation underneath overall, but there's the calm on the surface for some reason. So I don't know what the hell is going on, but it feels good. I feel good in this energy. I don't know. From the universe, you get the Six of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Judgment card. There is a decision here on somebody's part to walk away from something. So it's like if you are putting in the effort in a situation and this other person isn't, maybe you're deciding, you know what? All right, I'll do the same. I'll walk away. I won't insist here. A little bit of a dilemma when it comes to this decision. A little bit of should I or shouldn't I? Should I keep waiting or should I not? But I see the decision more going towards the leaving aspect of things. So I don't know. Somebody's like, okay, I'm done here. Bye. That's it. Cappy. Moving on to Taurus. On your side, you get the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Three of Cups. Wow. Your heart is open to go get something started here in love. It could be something restarted, actually. So it could be a reconciliation that you're looking for. Your intuition is kind of pushing in this direction of opening up your heart and looking a brand new beginning in a situation that I think has passed through your life already. For them, they get the Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. All right, this person seems like they're very independent, very knowledgeable of who they are, what they want, all of those good things, right? There's a sense of balance within themselves, you know? And I do see that they're curious about this situation you got going on. Now, for the connection, you get the Four of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. I don't see any interest in long-term commitment right now, to be honest with you, but I see a desire to act upon things. So maybe somebody's not thinking on the long run. Maybe you, being in this position, are kind of thinking of what you got now in the present, which is love. And you're like, okay, I don't know where it's going to go, but I do see, again, a sense of action here. So I kind of get it that it's from you, wanting to take action from towards something or someone. Without any kind of expectations, which is actually great. So let's take a look at what the universe has. There it is. Knight of Wands, Four of Wands, Ace of Swords. Interesting, because the Four of Wands, when I took it out of the deck, it came out in reverse. Again, no expectations of something long-term or anything, but the determination here to take action exists for sure on somebody's part. So that doesn't mean that it's not going to get there. It means that the intention right now is not for that. Necessarily, you know, it's because that's what their heart tells them, that's what their intuition tells them, or your intuition or your heart. You know, it feels right for the moment, at least. So that's a Taurus. Moving on to Virgo. All right, so on your side, you get the Eight of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Death card. You're done with something here. Not even curious, not even a little bit. When it comes to a situation or a person, there's what seems to be like an emotional attachment, but I don't, for some reason I'm not buying it necessarily. There's a sense of an ending here on your side. It could be related to something other than whatever is tied up to you here. It could be that you're closing off something else, something from your past, something that you're like done with, you know? I don't know if it's, I don't see it tied up to this. We'll see. For whoever's tied up to you here, they get the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Knight of Swords. This is somebody that's very caring. They want happiness here. That's their goal. And everything that they're doing in regards to the situation, to them, it feels like it leads them into that place of happiness, you know? But I see a very nurturing, very capable person of providing that and doing that. I feel like in the way you're seeing the situation, it could be one of those cases where you're thinking about a specific person and it's not about that person. It could be somebody else here around you that's willing and tied up to your energy, willing to do this with you. So for the connection, you get the Page of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Two of Swords. There it is. When love is being shown, your back is being turned. So that's what I'm saying. You could be knowing this person. They could be in your vicinity. It could be that you're not thinking that I'm talking about this person at all. You know, because you're fixated on possibly something else or someone else, where for you, whoever you're thinking of is done. It's a done deal. Yeah, there's a sense of confusion here. There's a sense of not seeing, blindfoldness to the situation, you know? When somebody's opening up their heart here, you have the tendency to be like, no, thank you. This person possibly. And it leaves you a little bit, that's why I'm saying I don't think you know that I'm talking about this person who is somebody else, not the one you're thinking about. So it's a little bit mixed up here, but let's see what the universe has for you. The Two of Wands, the Strength card, the Ten of Cups. All right. I mean, there's happiness here coming your way. Feel like you're waiting for it. You know it's there. You know it's coming. I don't see you necessarily going towards it, but I don't see it as a bad thing that you're not going towards it, because it's coming towards you anyway, you know? Currently, I see you kind of waiting and being in a standby kind of mode, like you don't know where it's coming from, who it's coming from, all of that situation, but it's coming. The good part is that it's coming. So, that's it, Virgo. Moving on to fire signs, Aries. Alright, so on your side, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Four of Swords. There's a lot of healing going on here on your side, and I feel like through this healing, you're kind of thinking of ways to make something work, something that maybe didn't work out in the past. There is a sense of reconciliation here, so bringing something back together. You're kind of working your way through that. I don't see you necessarily going and taking action to have the other person participate in this quite yet. You're just going through ways in which you can have this achieved, pretty much. For them, they get the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Page of Wands. All right, so the more this person stays in their head space, the more you feel the intensity dropping, the intensity of emotions that they carry for you dropping, because that's what the head does, right? It creates all sorts of thoughts telling us who knows what. That's going to take away a lot from how we actually feel, because when we're doing the thinking part, we're too busy with that to actually acknowledge, wait a minute, I feel something else here. Well, that doesn't make sense, you know? So I see them being in their head a lot, overthinking things, and the more they do that, the more they kind of take themselves out of their emotions here. For the connection, you get the Fool, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. See, you want to take a chance on this, even though it feels like it's over. You want to... it almost feels like that kind of a situation where it's like, well, I would just rather be friends than not see you ever again in my life, or not have you ever again in my life, you know, kind of thing. Where somebody feels like it's a done deal, but they still want to hang on to something in there, you know, even if it's a friendship or whatever the case. Let's see what the universe has. For a split second, I thought the snowman kind of got up and started running. But no, that didn't happen. Okay. Let's see. Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Page of Cups. I feel like you started really... It almost feels like it makes sense to you at this point that to have that long-term stability kind of thing, just to not express the love aspect of things as much as you did in the past, kind of like, you know, this is done, so I may as well not go and tell them every day, but I love you. And it feels like you're doing it, you know, stopping yourself, because it's not really stopping yourself to feel that, but stopping yourself to express that, because you're thinking about the bigger picture. You know, I still want this person in my life, even if we're friends. You know, I don't have to go and tell them how much I love them, how much I, you know, for that to happen. So it feels like you're kind of walking away from that side of things, of expressing how you truly feel. If that's you, that could be them. Just to hang on to the friendship part, or the long-term stability between the two of you. So that's it. Moving on to Leo. Oscar. On your side, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Four of Swords. Ooh, this is such a good energy. You're healing a lot. There's a lot of energy that you're giving towards you, and from that it kind of builds up this extra kind of giving towards outside of you, to whoever or whatever situation, you know. There's a lot of focus on you at this point, from what I can see. I do see you taking action too towards other things, but it's because you're taking so great care of yourself here. You have the energy to do that, to participate in who knows what. For whoever's tied up to you here, they get the Five of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. Somebody wants to take action here towards you. They're working on some issues from the past, possibly the past dynamic between the two of you. There's a lot of sadness there. There's a lot of even a nostalgic kind of feel to it. I see them learning from those experiences and trying to work through them, but I do see them wanting to take action towards you here. For the connection, you get the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Three of Swords. You've been hurt here. There's pain. There's the way it shows up, it's a long-term commitment or long-term something that happened here, or you were thinking it's happening, but there's a lot of pain here still on your side when it comes to this whatever long-term situation you got going on or you had going on. Let me take a look at what the universe has for you. Of course, this could be them that are feeling this pain. I feel like it's a little bit for the both of you. Ten of Swords, Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups. Somebody feels like they can't express their love anymore in one particular direction, even though they have that. They have love. They just feel like, that's, no, you know, I can't go in that direction anymore. And it's not out of fear, it's not out of, it's like chapter closed. I moved on to the next one. Yeah, but you still have emotions, so what? Yeah, I'm taking my emotions with me, but I need to move on to the next chapter, kind of thing, you know? Freaking squirrel scared the shit out of me. But yeah, that's it, Leo. It showed up out of the blue, like, tick. And if Felix was there, but Felix is sleeping. You know, if he was there, I would have known. Because he's on to them. Alright, Leo, moving on to Saggy. Let's see. Man, squirrels are fat. Do they always get fat for winter time, or what's up with that? Or are the squirrels huge? This one was huge. This one was like huge, just huge. All right, Saggy, let's see. On your side, you get the Seven of Cups, the Moon, the Knight of Swords. There's a little bit of a scattered kind of energy. You may be dealing with a lot of things at once, and you may be wanting to tackle them all at once. And there's a little bit of uncertainty, like not knowing exactly which one you should give to more, or which one you should focus your energy onto. Because if you're spreading your energy in 100 directions, you know how that goes, right? None of them will get that benefit, that full-on attention from you. So I do see a little bit of a sense of, where should I go? But at the same time, going towards all of them at once. For whoever's connected to you here, you get the Strength card, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Cups. This person is kind of waiting for a love declaration or something, you know, that serenade, that balcony scene, right? They're kind of waiting it here from you. They're like, where's my Romeo? You know? I don't see you tied up to anybody's energy in particular. Like, you don't have one person that you're, oh my god, this is it. I see a bunch of opportunities here for you, but there's one definitely tied up to you who's kind of waiting. For the connection, you get the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Empress. All right. There's balance here happening. There's a lot of emotional balance, a lot of And I kind of see this happening through pain. So if you're going through a shitty time right now, you're actually gaining emotional balance here. And it's empowering you. You know? Because yes, you might give to 100 situations at once, but through that, somehow, you're kind of understanding something that gives you, empowers you. Right? Interesting reading you got going on here. Let's see what the universe says. The Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Six of Wands. Who is this? There's somebody here tied up to you that they're in this kind of energy of, yeah, it's working out. It feels great. You know, they're feeling victorious about the whole situation. Like, it may be one of the situations you're giving to. That's really, really here, tied up to your energy. And it's definitely your person, which you may not even see at this time. You know, you may not recognize them as that, but they're feeling like, okay, things will work out. Things will be, like, they have an inner knowing that it's gonna work out. So, you know, you're kind of on your way to achieve this emotional balance until you possibly can actually see this person for, you know, whoever they are. Right now, I don't think you see them. That's it. Moving on to air signs, Libra. Alright, so on your side you get the Page of Pentacles, the Judgment card, the High Priestess. You're very much in tune with your intuition. You're learning day by day, taking small steps, not rushing towards anything. There is a decision you need to make about a situation. But again, I don't see you necessarily rushing through it. Not really taking your time with it either, because both extremes are kind of icky. If you think too much about something, you'll get up in your head and you'll start overthinking, and then we know how that goes. If you're not taking time to think about things, which I see your intuition is on point here, so you may be in that position of, I know what I gotta do, but at the same time, you're learning through this process a lot. So I don't see you rushing it. I don't see you taking too much time with it either. You're kind of right there, knowing exactly what to do about the situation. So whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it. For them, they get the Star, the Seven of Cups, the Justice card. There you are. I don't know who this person is. They may be keeping their options open. They may be pulling all of that BS, right? But you're the one here. It shows up that no matter what they tell you, no matter how they act, no matter how much they tell themselves, oh, I can find Libras anywhere I go, you know, whatever. That's crap. Because underneath it all, you're it. So, sorry, cross-watcher, but BS. For the connection, you get the Hangman, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. All right, so I don't see movement here. I don't see movement at all in between the two of you. I see a lot of self-reflection, a lot of gaining that inner balance, you know, for the both of you, actually. For you, most likely, but I see that for them too, during this stagnation period. Let's see what the universe has for you. The Two of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Devil. There's something here in this situation that you are still learning from. There's a lesson here, or a couple of lessons that you may still learn. But I do see a tendency here within you to be like, fuck this shit, I'm out completely. I don't want to be learning anything. I don't want to be looking at this. I don't want to be participating in this at all. Now that's your choice. You know, I do still see here lessons to be learned in this situation. And there's a sense of you being like, I don't want to be waiting anymore on nothing. And okay, no, you don't have to wait for this person. This situation still has things to offer, lessons to offer to you here. There's something that's still being worked on through this waiting, unfortunately. So, again, your call. We have free will. That's when we get to be like, oh, okay, I'm in or I'm out of this. That's it. Moving on to Aquarius. Felix woke up. Good. He'll protect me from the squirrels showing up out of nowhere and scaring me. Because if I see him in attack mode, you know, ears on the back, his ass going like this, I'm like, oh, it's a squirrel. Let's see. And then I know, and the squirrel won't scare me anymore. You know? No squirrels in sight. Alright. Okay, so on your side you get the Lovers, the Judgment, and the Knight of Pentacles. You are in the middle of deciding to pursue something that feels very powerful to you. A connection here shows up. And I see you deciding to move along with it, to see what happens, I guess, to pursue it. It doesn't feel like a rushed energy. It doesn't feel like a, oh my God, I so need this, like a desperate one at that. It feels like, okay, let's just take it day by day and see what happens kind of thing. But I do see the importance of this connection to you. For them, they get the Four of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Nine of Pentacles. This person may not be ready for commitment, by the way it looks here. They want to be ready. They want to have that whole sense of committing to somebody, but I do see that they're still hanging on to those ways of, let's just live in the moment and let's just not call ourselves anything until what, you know, kind of thing. It almost feels like they don't want to give you that. They don't want to give you that commitment, and I feel like it's because something within them, you know. Yes, maybe they do want to hang on to their independence here. It shows up more as if they are in that playful mode, like, let's play. And that might throw you off a little bit, like, do they want to play only, or, you know, kind of thing. For the connection, you get the Sun, the Five of Wands, the Four of Swords. All right. Yeah, there's you two are on different pages here when it comes to happiness. For you, it could translate into, I need to know if we are together, if we have a long-term possibility here for a commitment, or like there's a sense in you because you feel like you're more grounded in this energy of, I need to know this. For them, it's more like a, let's take it second by second and see what happens kind of thing, you know, which is not bad. It's not a bad way of, but it just kind of puts these two people into two very different energies, or envisioning happiness. You know, I see conflict here when it comes to that. They're looking at achieving happiness in a way, you're looking at achieving happiness in a very different way. And that's when you two might bump heads. I do see healing here. I do see progress. I do see things starting to, or getting into a better place when it comes to, it's just a matter of understanding, you know, that what I see as bringing me happiness, that doesn't necessarily mean that the other person is seeing that thing in the same way. As long as we have that understanding about one another, I do not see that there should be a problem here. Let's see what the universe has. See, the Two of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Magician. There's a commitment problem here for sure. Where you two are not on the same page with this. You know, you both want this. But it's just, you have different views on it. You know, how to have this commitment between the two of you. But you both want it. Again, it shows up as same goal. Different ways of viewing it. You know? And again, it's just a matter of understanding. That the other person may come from a different angle, a different view. That's it. Because if we want them to, well, why can't they be happy as I say? Because that's control. Yeah, it's not going to work out on the long term. And that's it, Aquarius. Moving on to Gemini. So happy the way the cards are showing up today. For the most part, it's a very the energy is very much headed towards yourselves. For the most part, you know, it shows up like that. On your side, you get the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. Again, a balanced emotion, someone that is looking at themselves a lot and is realizing a lot of things and is healing a lot of things. And from that, I think I saw it in 3 or 4 or more signs today, where from that comes the courage to take action on things, to be like, well, if I'm just going to sit here and not do shit about things, how will I know what's going to happen, you know? And I see a lot of people breaking out of that crap just because they're starting to look more at themselves, you know? All right, so for whoever's dealing with you here, they get the Tower, the High Priestess, the Two of Cups. That's major freaking epiphany time for this person. Something is striking them like a freaking lightning here with the Tower coming in. Like their intuition was probably dormant for a very long time, and they're just waking up to it and being like, I want this love. It's like, poof, it happened where, oh my God, I want that, you know? And I've always wanted that, I just didn't know. No, because your intuition was in vacation or something, you know? But yeah. For the connection, interesting things here you got going on. The Two of Swords, the Moon, the Death card. Somebody's really letting go of... They're starting to trust the unknown, and I feel like it's the both of you here that are doing that. This energy of confusion, of what the hell do I do when things show up and I don't know, I don't have control, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have the other. What do I do? Oops, I'm stuck. In my mind especially, right? That energy is going the hell away. Which is telling me that somebody's really starting to trust the process, what's happening, whatever's happening in their life, what's coming towards them. It's like, okay, it's here. Let's deal with it because it's here. Whatever, you know? And again, it kind of feels like it's the both of you. Let's see what the universe has for you. Snowman is a good influence on Rudolph, I see. Good. Because the Snowman is moving like no tomorrow, and then Rudolph is like picking up. It's like, okay, let's go. Nine of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. Okay. There's balance here. There's definitely balance being achieved. The Nine of Cups represents these two queens together, the mind space and the heart space. And they show up. It's not easy to achieve this balance. It's torture at times. But this is you right here achieving this balance. Even though, again, at times it may feel like crap. It may feel like you're going through the worst pain possible in your life. But for some reason, through this pain, you're achieving this balance, this emotional balance. You know? Awesome. That's it, Gemini. Moving on to water signs, Pisces. The Death card, the Judgment, and the Page of Wands. Alright, so it seems like you're closing off a cycle here. Major cycle in your life. Something is ending for you here, but it leaves you in this place of curiosity about, okay, what's next? You know, I feel like this situation has been very transformative, very good for you in the sense that you've learned a lot from it. So I don't know what this is exactly. I'm happy to see that it leaves you in this energy of, you know, let's get going. Let's see what's out there. Let's see what's next. You know? For whoever's connected to you here, they get the Queen of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Fool. Oh. Alright. So, this person wants to... This person is not giving up. I don't know who this is, but there's somebody that's coming towards you. The energy is good. The energy is very playful, very... They could be younger than you. They don't have a bad energy necessarily. Just the Queen of Swords being up there is a little bit like, watch it. You know, kind of thing. Because this person is not giving up. You know? Again, not necessarily a bad energy, but when they get persistent, it could be annoying for you. For the connection, you get the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. There's definitely something brand new beginning. What? There's definitely something brand new happening here. In this situation, I feel like both parties are participating. Now remember, you don't have to close off a cycle in regards to this situation that you're dealing with. Maybe closing off a cycle, who knows with what in your life, where you're detaching yourself from something that's no longer needed. It doesn't have to be a relationship. I do see something coming together for you here with this person. Now, I don't know who this person is to you. I don't see necessarily love. It could be a partnership in work, especially because we have the Ace of Pentacles here. It could be a new friendship, but there's somebody here that's very beneficial to you. And I see your energies kind of heading towards one another, which is good to create something here. Let's see what the universe has. The Strength card, the Knight of Pentacles, the Devil. The direction in which you're going, it's gonna offer you something here. It's not gonna feel necessarily pleasant, but it's gonna come with a lot of lessons for you. to go through. I feel like you've been through a lot already, where you may be to the point of, well, I learned my lessons, I'm good, I'm done with healing, with learning, with all of that. Whatever it is that you're heading towards right now is going to show you that, nope, you're not done. You know, since I'm not clarifying, I can't really see what that is, but I feel like it's almost being drawn to you as a map from the universe. You need to head this way, you know, make a right here and then a left there, and you're going in that direction, because it's something that you need to learn from whatever's coming. Interesting. That's it. Moving on to Scorpio. On your side, you get the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Ten of Swords. All right. Kind of in the same energy that I left you in. One day is good, the other one not so good. There's a sense of something long-term here, something that you're still passionate about. There's a sense in it of an ending for some reason. You know, you are either scared that you're going to lose it, or there's an energy there that says ending to it, which doesn't necessarily have to mean that it is ended, but if you carry that fear that it's gonna be, you might actually manifest it without even knowing, you know, because I see you still being very much passionate about this whole situation, and it's a long-term situation here that shows up. For them, they get the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Seven of Swords. They show no interest at this time, it looks like, you know, of expressing how they feel, of expressing that they want anything here to be stable, to be good, to be loving. I'm not seeing any interest from them right now to express all of that. For the connection, you get the Emperor, the Five of Wands, the Star. You're in the middle of a process right now. That's why you could be going through these ups and downs constantly. You're in the middle of establishing what it is that you want. Or if what you wanted up until now maybe is changing into something else. Because that's a possibility. You know, a lot of people get stuck in that concept of, but I've always wished for this to happen, and you see that it's not happening. You see that the universe is kind of going out of its way to show you it's supposed to not happen, you know? And you get stuck in that, well, but I want it to happen. And we don't even realize it's not happening for a reason, you know? So it's okay to change what you're wishing for, your wishes, you know? Let's see what the universe has. King of Wands, which you have here, which this time around, it kind of jumped out in reverse. The stuck is keeping you past. Not letting you move on. King of Wands in reverse, Three of Wands, Five of Cups. Whatever it is that happened in the past, you're still, your heart, your mind, your everything is stuck in the past. So you're kind of living in the present here, waiting, nothing's moving, because the past is here with you. You brought the past, put it in the present, live through the past. You can't. You know, you can't change the past, you can't do anything. All you have is the present. And how you choose to live it, it's up to you. But that's all you got, the present time to work with, not the past. The past is there, it's gone, it's bye. But reliving the past and keep it on bringing it back, it's not going to help you move this energy, the stagnant energy that's keeping you stuck in the present. So that's it. Oops. Moving on to Cancer. All right, Leo's showing up like crazy in this reading. King of Wands, the Justice card, the Lover's on your side. Okay. So, you want to keep that sense of peace, that sense of balance with this situation that you're dealing with, which I see it being a very strong connection in the way that you're feeling it. There's a lot of passion here on your side, and a lot of intent to keep it balanced, keep it not going nuts here. On this person's side, it is going nuts for some reason. They get the Strength card, the King of Swords, the Tower. Too nuts. Maybe there's a sense of control here that they're trying to put onto this whole situation. It feels like there's a sense of action on their part, but it comes in with a lot of to it, you know. And you're coming from a different space, a different kind of energy, where you're looking for this balance, but not through force. Their energy feels like almost forceful, you know, maybe controlling, I don't know. For the connection, you get the Empress, Five of Cups, Six of Swords. You're letting go of the past, you're letting go of whatever happened in the past, especially, that may have been keeping you stuck in this situation. And you're growing through that. You're getting into the self-empowerment, which is allowing you to decide what it is that you want to do here. Because again, for now, I'm seeing you in a very let's chill kind of situation, you know. Let's not get all crazy with things. Let's just keep it balanced here. This person may be pushing some buttons here, which might seem hard for you to keep it all together, but you're doing it, you know. Let's see what the universe has. I don't see them doing it intentionally. Maybe they're going through something, maybe, I don't know. But they're doing it. They're bringing in this heavy energy of things have to be this way. From the universe, you get the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Cups. Yeah, somebody's kind of standing in the way of happiness here, of emotional balance. I kind of feel like it's them, to be honest with you. This is your goal, pretty much, you know, trying to calm things down, trying to get into that loving place, that equal give and take space and all of that, to happiness, right? And somebody's standing in the way of that here, not letting the Nine of Swords grow, Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords? Nine of Cups grow into the Ten of Cups. You know, normal progression here of happiness. And somebody's like in the middle there being like, nope, not gonna get there. Again, I don't see them doing it intentionally, but it's coming in with a heavy energy for some reason and stopping this happiness, achieving this full-blown Ten of Cups here, you know. That's what I have for you guys. I'm done. So yeah, again, not much to talk about, so I'll just leave it at that, and I will see you next time. Next time I'll have a little more to show off and to talk about, but not today. So see you next time, and bye.